At problem 7, the question is to evaluate a plus b power 2 when a is 1/4, b is 3. So the approach is, wherever you see variables, first place parentheses. It helps in keeping track of things. Okay, guys? A is 1/4. So the first parenthesis is a. It is the fraction 1/4. Second parenthesis is b, which is a 3. All right. So this is a little bit complicated than the ones we saw before. Square of parenthesis. Remember, parentheses first. So I leave the square part outside, simplify inside. 1/4 plus 3. So that's a fraction 1/4 plus fraction 3/1, because I need to add fractions. To add fractions, we need common denominator. Least common denominator, start with the largest number. 1 divides in 4 evenly, so that's that. So outside parentheses and power 2 as they are, I'm going to rewrite both these fractions with common denominator of 4. The first one is good as it is. The second one needs a 4. I need to multiply by 4 to the denominator and numerator. So if you notice, this is the same parenthesis power 2 as before, but inside what happens is one you have a fraction 1/4 plus the other you have a fraction 12/4. Okay, so this brings me to common denominator 4 common denominator of 4. Numerator is 1 plus 12. Okay, at this point we are done with this. So square of something, so that something repeats. What's that something? It is 13/4. This one is 13/4. So in all, 13 times 13, 169 over 4 times 4, 16. Notice nothing reduces, so it cannot reduce here either. So I will simply write 169 over 16. So over is written with the forward slash. Next, a squared plus b squared. Okay, you want to write a squared plus b squared, which is something squared plus something squared. A is the fraction 1/4. B is simply 3. Okay, so notice now I want to add squares. Squares take precedence. 1/4 power 2 is nothing but that 1/4 repeated. Plus 3 power 2 is simply 3 repeated. Alright, so when I multiply it all out, this times this is 1, 4 times 4 is 16, plus 9. How do we add fractions? Well, 1/16 plus 9 is 9/1, which is equal to, you need common denominator. Least common denominator, start with 16, because that's the larger of the two denominators. 1 goes in 16, 16 goes in 16, so 16 is the correct one. So you're going to write the two fractions with common denominator of 16. So question is, how do you get 16? The first one is already with 16 as the denominator. Second one does not have a 16, it's a 1. So 1 times 16, whatever I multiply to the denominator, I must multiply to the numerator. At this point, I need to understand what is 9 times 16. So let's do this. So 9 times 16. So I'll write 16 first and multiply by 9. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 1 is 9 plus 5 is 144. So this becomes 144. So now that I have common denominator, I can write the denominator down. Numerator is 1 plus 144, 145. All right. Now the next one. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, where I see variables, I write parentheses. Okay, then fill in the parentheses. A gets 1/4. A gets 1/4 and B gets 3. Okay, so notice exponent, addition, multiplication, exponent. Exponent takes precedence. 1/4 times 1/4. We just saw it is 1/16 plus 2 times 1/4 times 3. Let me rewrite it as 2 over 1 times 1 over 4 times 3 over 1 plus 3 squared is a 9. So this is fraction 1 over 16 plus that too reduces this 4, right? So that is 3 halves plus 9. Now I need to add fractions, so let's look for least common denominator. Aha, what is the denominator for 9? 9 is nothing but fraction 9 over 1. So least common denominator, start with the largest number. 16 is the largest denominator. Does 2 divide 16? Yes. Does 1 divide 16? Yes. So that is the least common denominator. So we are going to write every fraction with a 16 in the denominator. Every fraction. Okay. For the first fraction, it's already 16, no change. Second fraction, I need to multiply by 8. So I need to multiply by 8. You see, 2 times 8 gets me 16. So 3 times 8 is 24. The last fraction, I need to multiply by 16. 16. So I need to multiply numerator and denominator by 16. 9 times 16, didn't we just do that? 144. Okay, so now you have common denominator 16, which is here. Numerator is 1 plus 24. 1 plus 24 plus 144. That is the fraction. Denominator 16, numerator is 1 plus 24, 25 plus 144 is 169. So notice this and this should always give you the same answer. Okay. All right, so let's work on this problem in our next video.